Hey, Wheatfield. What up, what it do? This your girl Lottie here. It's here's the Wheat Roast Show where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get. It is 2:40 in the morning, September 14th. And for some reason I've been drawn to come outside for the last 2 nights and just look at, well, actually longer than that, I think since the official right before the half moon. I think it was end of the first quarter. And it's something about the way that, I don't know. I guess the only thing I can say in short is that I've been getting a lot of downloads and intuition and kind of messages from the energy of the moon. And we've been talking about paying attention to the moon cycle. Oops, my bad, y'all. Paying attention to the moon cycle and your emotions, in terms of, things coming to the surface. And we've kind of been considering that just now, getting really called to it. As we've been called out to look at the moon, and we can reflect over the emotions that we felt on those days, even leading up till now, because today was definitely a spiritual lesson and teaching training type of day. And we are learning, of course, self-mastery, emotional intelligence, conquering, levels of toxicity, whether it's fear, whether it's control, whether it is anxiety, the inability to sit and rest in the unknown, right? And I've been getting a lot of lessons where the spirit has been bringing to the surface things, emotions from the subconscious, and showing them to us, revealing them to us. And as they are revealed, we have the opportunity to face it and to move through the process of healing it, acknowledging it, and healing it. So, I'm not for sure if anybody else is up this time of night and getting the similar energy, but I just wanted to share it with you all. For anybody else who might need that to support their own spiritual journey. As we grow in maturation, learning to master self, our own emotions, for the betterment of self, growing. I'm getting a confidence and awareness of what it is that you're supposed to be doing and how do you get there. For those who are looking to unlock new levels and go to new heights, it's something about being called to the dark and having yourself revealed in it. Whether it's facing the unknown or going through the phases of revelation and releasing, having the light shown on things. And you guys, you see how you can see that glare from the moon that kind of goes straight up and down all the way out into space, into Earth. It's like the lens. I was sitting here the other night and I was seeing that without looking through the camera. It was almost like I could see it the same way that the camera would see it. And it almost made, right now in this moment, I guess I would say, it makes me feel like an observer. Like how I'm looking at the moon through the camera makes me an observer versus me just looking at it off camera. I'm almost I don't know, I kind of feel like a participant versus just an observer. Like I'm in active life versus watching life. Definitely a double-edged sword. Pros and cons on being an observer of life. So many people observe life these days where they don't really participate in it, and that lack of participation, I think, drives, emotions like depression and feeling of, lack and scarcity. Looking at other people and watching reality instead of enjoying the art of living. So, yeah, a lot of deep contemplation I'm getting just by sitting out here and grounding in the moonlight at nearly now 2:45 a.m. So who else is being called out into the dark to listen to the soundtrack of nature, and how the moon and the illumination of its phases, especially on this night, bring things to the surface, things that you are probably about ready to release. I feel like it's a couple more things to come out as the moon continues to go to full illumination, right? So be mindful of your energy. Give yourself patience, love, and grace. Patience, grace, sympathy, space. Give yourself space, because there's still things that are going to come to the surface to be revealed. And these training days, I feel like I was like riding with Denzel today, but these training days is what paved the way for the purpose be fulfilled. And for many, it's coming soon. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.